Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Welcome back to our Saturday Go Live with my business partner. With me in the studio, with my business partner, my friend, my fellow Ugandan. So, uh, we are going to talk about some business. Business, okay? So, can you mute, please? Thank you. So, why do I? Sarah, can you mute, please?
Sure, sure.
Thank
But
you.
you're okay. Okay.
Okay, thank you so much. So today, my name is Christine. I want to take this opportunity to thank those followers of mine, of Sarah's, for following me, for really always commenting and viewing my content or our content. I just want to take this opportunity to thank you all because I made 7,140 followers. My account has grown. I can't even believe it, all because of you guys. I want to thank you, and happy Women's Day, happy Women's Day, happy International Women's Day to you all. Okay, before I even start, I'm going to bring in my sister and I'll be introducing myself while she's here close to me. Okay. Okay, my name is Christine. I'm an accountant and a product business owner, and today in the studio, as usual, I'm with my sister, my friend, my business partner, Sarah. She's going to introduce herself, and then we are going to go from there. Thank you, Sarah. The mic is yours.
Hi, Christine. Thank you so much for having me as always. Hi, everyone. Welcome to our live session. If you're tuning in for the first time, my name is Sarah. I am from Uganda, now living in the US, Maryland to be precise. I'm a digital business owner. I'm a mom. I work in the health care sector. Thanks again for joining us today on this beautiful Saturday. Happy Women's Day to all the amazing, strong, beautiful women watching us here right now and all around the globe. Thank you so much again, Christine, for having me today.
Thank you so much, Sister Sarah. Thank you, our audience. And we welcome you all, those who are going to be commenting and watching us. Please let us know where you are commenting, where watching from, so we may acknowledge you and thank you for taking your time, your beautiful time to watch our live as we talk to you guys about our online business. The main reason we come here every Saturday with my business partner, or in the future as we get more people to join us, is to educate people about to how to earn online. We want people to know that there's something, there's an opportunity, there's something out there that you can do. You don't have to work three jobs. You don't have to work overtime. You have to work smarter and not harder. You know, yeah. So the reason we come to tell you is because we know the benefits of this online business, and we want to encourage other people to join this squad. Okay, this business is real, and just want you guys to feel feel free. Don't be a prisoner in your own life. Okay. So today with us, we are going to discuss about the reason for side hustle. Why? Why do we have a side hustle, and why should you also have a side hustle? That's what we are going to discuss today. And I'm going to give a mic to my business partner, and then we are going to be discussing uh, between me and Sarah would be just talking about these points. We'll be jumping in, should be jumping in. It's going to be a very interactive discussion. So, guys, stay tuned and listen and take notes, and also take action. Okay, Sister Sarah, the mic is yours. Why do we need a side hustle in the first place? Thank you.
Thank you so much, Christine, again. So today I'm going to start this session by asking you, our viewers, a couple of questions. Do you still have one source of income, or are you already working on starting another stream of income? Also, have you ever felt like your paycheck, that one paycheck, disappears before the month ends? Like, no matter how hard you work, how many shifts, how many overtime you pick up, like, you still work so hard, right? But you're still struggling. Well, relying on one paycheck is really dangerous, and having multiple streams of income in today's world is really a must. Let's let's be real, we are taught, like, from a young age, go to school, get a good job, work really hard until retirement. But does that really work anymore, in this world, in this economy? Of course, we know it doesn't work anymore. Job security is a myth. There is no security in any job. Companies downsize. People are laid off all the time. Your hours get cut. Really, having something to fall back on, another stream of income, can really help if this ever happens. And guys, this has happened to me, to most of you, really at one point in life. And if it has not happened yet, trust me, it will happen. So it's never too late to get prepared just in case this happens. Christine, what's your take on that, on the job security?
Thank you, Sister Sarah. Exactly what you said is so true. This job security is a myth. There is nothing like job security. Why? It's happening right now in the US. I know so many people who have been in the who are social they are
Federal workers.
public services.
Hmm.
People in public service here, people from the federal government. They have had their jobs for over 30 years. Guess what? After January 20th, they lost their job. Majority of them lost their jobs. And I saw them myself on TikTok and they were crying. How could this happen? Because they lost their jobs. Imagine being in the federal government and you're losing your job. They never thought that this could happen to them. But guess what? It happened. So there's no such a thing as job security in the diaspora. The only way you can be sure of your income is when you have your own business. You know? And not all businesses when you have these online businesses because it involves it's residual income. What we have is residual income. Even if you can't do things right now, you already created your residual income. It's still going to get you're going to still get checks. So there's no such a thing as job security. So my urge to you guys is look around, look outside the box, think outside the box. You know, there's nobody is secure, nobody is safe. And I know, and you know what? If you are trying to say that you're going to go on unemployment, no, thank you. I've been there, done that. Unemployment here in the diaspora, in the US, can't even pay your rent. It cannot. You have to have someone to support you. So there's no such a thing as job security. Just to add on to what my business partner said. So I encourage people to think outside the box, and look for other venues because there's no such a thing as job security. Back to you, Sister Sam.
Yeah, adding on what you have said, okay, we people who live, okay, for example, here in the US, Well, at least it's a little better. If you lose your job, well, you can run to the government um, for some kind of help, right? But we all know we worldwide we are dealing with inflation, right? Inflation is stealing money. Everything has gone up. Everything, even if you're getting a little help, assistance from the government, trust me, it's not enough to meet your daily expenses. The price of everything is going up, yet salaries aren't keeping up. So if you have something else to fall back on, like an online business, like Christine said, that can really help supplement your job. So having really an extra stream of income in these times we are living in is a big changer of your life.
It's a game changer really, because I went to the store last a few days ago, and I was going to buy some eggs because I have people here who likes eggs. Egg person, but I couldn't even buy eggs that I wanted. They are so expensive. The prices have doubled. You know, I'm like, wow. What about someone who doesn't have a job? If you are just a, what are they called? Uh, Low income earner. What happens to such person? Because before the eggs were very cheap, and they used to make eggs cheap so that everybody can afford it because they are the biggest source of protein. You know, back in California, I remember even in the 99 cents they used to sell eggs. Like in the dollar store, they used to sell eggs. But even there, they are now expensive. So you're doing this for your family, because guess what? If you don't do it for your family, they are going to they will end up having malnutrition or end up on the street. But you don't want that. That's why we come here to encourage you, to tell you that there is an option. There's something out there that you can do, you know? So you don't have to stay uh you don't have to stay with what? If you lose your job, you have something to fall back to, you know? So let's pull out something. uh Okay, multiple streams of income. It's important to have multiple streams of income. So my sister was totally discussing that about multiple streams of income. Our business has that. Our business has multiple streams of income, not only one, but we have multiple. So you can pick and choose which stream of income you want to be a substitute or to be part of your 9 to 5. So, sister Flora, I'm calling you for a side. You want to elaborate on that too, multiple streams of income?
Yeah, so I'm going to touch on this from um apparent apparent views, right? I'm a mom, right? Um I only have 24 hours. So even if I wanted to I can get a second job or a third job, but time is limited, right? You cannot work 24/7, but you can have money working for you, right? So having multiple streams of income helps you create that time freedom. You don't have to trade all your hours for money, right? And let's be honest, most people, including myself, I don't want to work until 65 or older just to survive. But if I have other multiple streams of income besides my job, you know what? I can quit my job and grow all those extra streams of income, and I can have that time freedom, Christine. Christine, I can't hear you.
Oh, I had muted myself. Thank you so much, Sister Sarah, for uh, that point. Yes, you need some. Yeah, when you the thing is when you have multiple streams of income, you are not going to be so picky about going for cheap stuff. You know, when your kids want this, you'll be able to get that. You know, we always, especially if you're a parent, you always want the best for your kids. You know, but if you don't have enough, you cannot really take care of your kids the way you want them to have. You know, the life that you want them to be in, they're not going to be able to do that. You know, and with these problems of not having enough income, your kids are going to put stress on you, and you're going to get all these diseases that comes with the stress, mental health, and things like that. So we encourage you to look outside your box and then see if something out there that you can do. Also, being that I come from Africa, and Sister Sarah comes from Africa, I come from the same country, we always want to go back and see our people. You know, for some reason, every time we go back to Uganda, there is a sense of relief, a sense of like when you get there, the stress that you've been having for all these years, or maybe for the whole year. I always go back once a year. You feel so different. It's our way of recharging yourself. You know how you have your phone and your battery is going low, and you put it on the charger. That's how I feel when I go back to Uganda because I can. Before I started this online business, for some reason I couldn't go home every time that I wanted because I didn't have enough. Even buying a ticket, traveling to Uganda is very expensive, you know. And guess what? If I travel to Uganda, then that means I can't travel anywhere. I have to sacrifice the nice clothes. I have to sacrifice nice things, eating good, so I can be able to travel to Uganda. But with this business, I can tell you that I can wake up and say, you know what, I'm going to Uganda every day, every month, no, every year, and I won't have stress. When I'm in Uganda, I won't be able to stress that I don't have my bills are not going to be paid back in here in the diaspora, you know. But most us Africans, when we go back to our countries, we find things different because we want to live the life like the life we live in the diaspora. But you can't live it back home because when you get home, it's very expensive. You might think that it's not expensive, but because they expect a lot from you, so we are spending left, right, center. We are spending so much because people you have to keep up the appearances. We call them keeping up the appearances because you want people to see that you still have uh, the standard. You are keeping up the standard. So with this side hustle, you can be able to travel with ease. Take your, especially if you have kids, take your kids out. I see sisters are always taking their kids on vacation. Every year, maybe every 6 months, I see how she takes her kids and enjoys herself with her kids. And guess what? Now her kids know that you're supposed to enjoy life. You don't have to work 24/7. That's what she's instilling in her kids. Her kids know that there's an alternative to working 24/7. She's teaching her kids that there's no what, you know what, you can work smarter and not harder. And if you are there and you are scared of the internet, guess what? Social media is the new normal. Social media is the new normal. We are not going back. So you either change and adapt to the situation or you're going to be left behind. But why would you want to be left behind? We have the training that can teach you from A to Z, even if you don't know how to use the internet, even if you don't know how to use social media. You know, we have the system, we have the training, we have all the possibilities to make you succeed in this business. So I can go on and on and on about this, but I don't know, Sister Sai, you want to add on that? Because I can keep going until Sister Sarah, the mic is yours.
You know what, Christine? At the end of the day, having that extra income from any side hustle gives you that financial security, right? That stability that you need just in case of if anything ever comes up. You know, emergencies, right, come up all the time. So when they do, you don't really have to feel stressed about that emergency that can come out of nowhere and can wipe out all your savings. You know, I'm a mom. Having that extra income from this side hustle can really help me put a little bit of saving towards my children's college funds, right? If I were living on only one stream of income, my job, really, after you get paid, at the end of the month, there is even nothing remaining. So having that extra income from this can go towards my children's college funds, even my own retirement fund. So that's why we're here to teach, to educate you on how you can create an extra source of income for yourself. We have an amazing training. You don't have to be tech savvy. You only have to be open to learning, right? Kristen, back to you.
Thank you. Now that you know all the benefits of a side hustle, so what are you waiting for? So we encourage people to join our online business system. Our system is already proved, and we are breaking the internet. Because when I started this online business, our system, our community had 70,000 people. But right now we are over 238 people. So this means to me, this business is authentic, this business is real, and people are embracing it. You know, it's proven. There's no need to invent the wheel when there's already that one that is existing. So I encourage you guys, if you are watching, if you're going to come across our link, our this video later, please, please, please sit back and take a leap of faith. Just come and watch our webinar, and then we'll go from there. Why do I want you to watch the webinar? Because our webinar has all the information. It has all the tools that you need to start this online business. Also, when you watch the live webinar, it has so many people that are watching it. So that way you're going to see that, oh, you're not alone. And you're not only seeing me and Sister Sarah, but you are seeing a whole community of people inquiring about our online business. Also, when they're answering questions, you're going to be able to, maybe your question will be answered. Or if it's not, you're going to be able to answer your question in, ask your question, and your question will be answered in real time. Why? Because you're going to be watching this live, and our administrators, our leaders in the community are going to be able to answer your questions just the way you want it answered. And if you still have any questions, then we'll be able to answer them as well. So I encourage you guys to take a leap of faith and come and see what we do. And if you have any questions, we are going to come back next Saturday. We don't want to prolong this go live, but we are going to come back next Saturday. Or you can ask the question during the week, and when we come next Saturday, we are going to be able to answer those questions. So we are going to compile the questions. When they are many, we are going to come back with our Q&A sessions, and we'll be able to answer your questions. Okay. So with that said, I'm going to give Sister Sarah to give our audience the last few words and see what you have to tell them before we close out our go live.
Thank you, Christine. Like I always say, numbers don't lie. Numbers don't lie. right? We have been in business, it's almost going to be 9 years, and the numbers keep growing. People, people have come in and started their own business with us, successful people all around the world. Look at all success people. They all have multiple streams of income. Why shouldn't we? So, if you're tired of just surviving and want to learn how to build an extra income without sacrificing your time, we can help. Reach out to Christine or to me. Our websites are always in the bio. Register for those free info sessions. Guys, they're free. There's nothing to lose, but you could gain a lot of info, from real people, real success stories. Thank you so much for tuning in. Remember, your paycheck alone won't give you the freedom, the time, and financial flexibility you deserve. So it's time to start thinking bigger. Stay blessed, and we'll see you in the next live. Thank you so much for tuning in. Back to you, Christine.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We appreciate you for tuning in. Please don't miss out on any of our Go Lives. We are very educational and intentional in telling you how we are earning online, and also educating you about our system. Our job is to inspire you and educate you about our online system. So it's up to you to either join or just pass it on and just pass by and go. But we are doing our job to inform you that there's something out there, there's an opportunity out there that can uh, help you with your life instead of you working 24 hours or working so many hours, standing all the time. And this can save your health and your life. When you work so hard, you're going to get a lot of stress. People are getting mental health. People are dropping dead, especially people working in the diaspora. They are dropping dead because they are working so many time. They are working so many hours and they are not even resting. You know, yeah, we need to live a life that we are meant to be. Our lives are not meant to be running on a remote control. No, supposed to work during the day and sleep at night. That's why they are nights. Work during the day and sleep at night. So, guys, I encourage you to click on my link or click on Sarah's link, just like she mentioned. Mine is www.doctorbiz.com, and just start with your name and email address. Come and see what we do. That's all I ask of you. Okay? Please don't miss out. Tomorrow on next Saturday, come back with a new topic. So see you on the inside, guys. Bye bye.
Bye.